Hello, thank you for taking a moment to watch this video. And on this particular training, we are going to continue configuring our Zap in Zapier that allows us to take contact information from a contact form or a lead vendor that is emailed to us, that is then parsed out via the email parser by Zapier into our phone burner account. So at this stage of our Zap, we're going to come back here to the setup trigger and we're going to choose our new email address. If you don't see that email address in here, we're going to go ahead and load more. And there we go. Now it's showing up. Go ahead and select that one. And we're going to continue. Now we're going to go ahead and test the trigger. That should bring in our sample contact, that sample record that we filled out and completed on this form. And then we taught the parser how to separate it. That brings it in. So here we can see Gary's information has now been brought over. And now we can use this throughout our Zap. So let's go ahead and continue. Now at this point, we could start posting this information directly to PhoneBurner. And if you're an individual using PhoneBurner all by yourself, that's probably just fine to do. However, if you're part of a team, or if you've been watching some of my other videos, then you probably already know that we're not going to just post this record directly to PhoneBurner. We want to do some duplicate scrubbing. We want to make sure that a contact that fills out our form today has not already filled out a form in the past, so we don't have the same contact getting called multiple times by different people. So we're going to go ahead and connect to a Google Sheet, because I have a Google Sheet that I'm using to track all of my leads that come in from all of my different sources. So the event that we're looking for on this Google Sheet is our lookup spreadsheet row. And we're going to go ahead and hit continue. And we're going to choose our Gmail account or Google account, whatever you want to call that. Continue. And now we're going to set up our action. What are we doing? We're connecting to our Drive, my Google Drive. And we're going to connect that to our Zapier 2021 training document. And the specific worksheet that we're going to connect to is our leads worksheet. So every lead gets added to this worksheet. And we're also using this to scrub out duplicates. And in this particular case, this leads worksheet, the lookup column that we're using for capturing or identifying duplicates is not going to be by first name or last name or email or phone number. We're actually using VIN. In this particular hypothetical business, we have people filling out a form online and supplying the VIN number for their car. And that's what we're using to capture duplicates. We don't want a car with the same VIN number being added multiple times. We don't mind the same name, phone number, and email address coming in multiple times. So that's going to be our lookup. The lookup value is going to be pulled from the email parser, our step one, our trigger. What did the contact fill out in the form? So let's go ahead and show all, and we're going to look for VIN. I'm just going to use the search. Parse output VIN. There we go. So if this VIN number exists in my Google Sheet, then it's a duplicate. And all of these other things we're going to ignore for right now, except for this create Google Sheet spreadsheet row if it doesn't exist yet. But I'm actually going to cover that on our next video. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. This specific video was to cover how to capture the duplicates or how to make sure we don't get duplicates. Our next video, we're going to be talking about how to make sure those that aren't duplicates are added to the spreadsheet properly. So thanks again. Make sure you plug into our next training. Bye for now.